What is up, everybody? It is good to see you guys here tonight. Glad that y'all are joining us tonight for another episode of the Giveaway Show. That's right, it is episode number 53. Can you believe that it's already been 53 episodes? You know, at 52, that was a year's worth of Giveaway Show episodes. This is a weekly show. But yeah, we're excited to be here with you tonight. It's me, and Paul is back with us. Man, thankfully we got the contract negotiations sorted out, so he is able to be back here with us. We had to pay a veritable fortune to get him here. Still not sure what exactly we're getting for all the money we're paying, but hey, he's here and we're excited. And hey, you know, Just for Men chipped in even. You know, they could be the official first sponsor of the Carl's Collects Comics channel, even though I don't really use them. But we do like them. We like the effects that they have on Paul, and so this every time you see Paul in the pink room, it's brought to you by Just for Men. Everybody, hey, we're seriously, we are glad that you're here. It's good times as always. This is Carl's Collects Comics, and I'm excited to have each and every one of you here hanging out in the chat. Welcome to the channel. We got a lot of cool stuff going on over here right now. I'm going to run you through a couple of announcements, and then we're going to go ahead and bring out the panel. We're going to get things started because we got a couple things to go, and we did have a late start tonight. My apologies to those who were waiting, but we have some really cool giveaways to do, and we're going to get to that quickly. First up, as you know, here on Carl's Collects Comics, we've got 3 videos per week that we go live with. Monday Hauls Live happens Mondays at 10 p.m. Central, and that is our weekly web series where we go over the past week to week and a half's worth of comic book pickups. But it's not just new comic books, it's all comic books. All kinds of cool books that we go through and talk about, and that features myself, MT, the comic professor, and Michael Presas, our newest panelist, regular panelist over on Monday Hauls Live. That's Mondays at 10 p.m. Central. The giveaway show is what you're watching tonight. This goes live on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. most of the time, or shortly thereafter. This is our show where we generosity in the comic book community. We also go over the news of the day. Tonight we're going to be hitting the Mandalorian trailer. Dropped earlier this week, and man, wow, I am stunned and excited about it. Looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with season 3, and we get our first look at it. We'll talk about that first up. But then on Fridays, we have our Friday features, weekend features on Fridays at 10 p.m. Central. New videos go live that have a variety of different things. So the next couple of weeks, we got some really cool stuff. If you were paying attention last week, the fastest growing video on the channel is the top 10 Punisher comics to add to your collection. This video broke 1,000 views in a little over 48 hours. I was amazed by it, but the Punisher is a very popular character. If you haven't watched the video yet, make sure you go over, watch it, leave a like, leave a comment telling me, are there any books that I missed out on? There's some people that said I should have added ASM 134/135 to the list, but I didn't. I don't know. Drop your opinion. Let's see. But coming up this Friday is Booster Gold Week here on the channel, so we're going to be doing a video, top 10 Booster Gold comics to add to your collection. James Gunn tweeted out that Booster Gold was the most requested DC character to get his own film on Twitter. Amazing news because it's such a fun character. Well, I picked out 10 books, great books, very inexpensive, that you can add to your collection to build up your Booster Gold section. Then next week, next Friday, I'm very excited to be welcoming to the channel the first of our live creator interviews. We're going to have Joffrey Cotton on the show, and he's going to be talking about some of the books that he has produced. Joffrey's an independent comic book creator, and he's going to be detailing, well, one of the books I've told y'all about before. It's called Awful Thoughts. Really cool horror anthology series. He's also going to tell us a little bit about Birds of a Feather, his female-centric take on Birds of a Feather, on El Mariachi. Then there's also End of Man, a science fiction story, and his latest that has broken its Kickstarter goal and is still going, that's Roseville. Another horror comic for you horror comic fans out there. So hey, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on here. Very excited that that we're getting to see all these neat things happening. And like I said, this is the giveaway show, and I am very excited to be here. Hey, it's me. It's Cross Collects Comics, and I'm glad to see you guys here. I got my Grogu shirt on because we're going to be talking about the Mandalorian. But let's get in here to the comments because I see a whole bunch of people dropping comments in here, and I can't wait to say hey to you guys. So let's see. We got El Green. What is up, man? It's good to see El Green. First like and comment. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to you, sir. It's always good to see you there. Paul, you're one of the coolest nerds I know, is what he says. Oh, hey, Harm's Way Chad, what's up? Second and whatever he said above me. Nice. Andrew Kai, good to see you as well, sir. Let's see. El Green Machine says, hey, do the giveaway early tonight. Okay, what we'll do it at the half-hour mark. There's Alex Big Blue. Good to see you. Let's see. Brooklyn Born, what's up? Good to see you there. Hey, T-Pain, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you here in the chat hanging out. Uh-oh. Somebody let this guy in. Weapon X is hanging out with us. Geek Out with Roscoe, what's up? Good to see you here in the comments. Wow, Hollywood Paul's here. Yes, he is returning to the giveaway show after a prolonged contract discussion and travel. So yeah, but no, we were able to get Paul back. We're excited about it because he is here and here to stay. Let's see. Indie Key Comic says, I always say the later the better. Hey, tonight was totally on me, guys. As you know, Wednesday nights are very, very busy for me. So I don't get finished until generally 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Central. Now that gives me just enough time to race home, see the family for about 10 minutes, eat a quick dinner, get upstairs, and get plugged in. And then Paul generally drags things on another 10 minutes. All right, let's see. Carl signed a new contract, so he's back. Yeah, Paul did sign a new contract, so he's back. Green Machine. Oh, hey, Tony Stank, what's up? Good to see you there. Glad that you're here. What's up, Cross? Good to see you again. Yes, it is good to see you, my dude. Alex Big Blue. Weapon X, Cross Collects Comics. Check your IG. You can do while Paul's... I'll check it out. All right, Strictly Comics. I'm working but lurking. Nice. Good to see you there. All right, how much did Paul pay you to come on tonight, Carlos? No, he didn't pay me anything. But we had to pay him by the case of Just for Men and pink Sherman-Williams paint. I don't know what else he's doing. I think he's doing the whole house inside and out. Paul's trying to get his hair to look as good as Mr. Collector. We all know that's impossible. Mr. Collector has the best hair in the comic book community, bar none. Okay? The ladies hit him up, slide into his DMs to say, how do you get such good hair? All right, speaking of good hair, let me go and bring him out here. All right, Mr. Collector, say what's up to everybody. Say hi.
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? Thank you, Carlos, for, of course, having me on as you from now on, so I really appreciate it. Of course, you know, we got Paul signed back up, so we went from juice. Now that we can afford Paul, we're only allowed bottle caps of water now, so you know, we're taking as many cuts as we can. So, you know, we're glad to have Paul back, but you know, at really what cost. But no, it's gonna be a great night, a lot of great topics, so let's get to it.
Oh wow. Okay. What? Man, that was generous. All right, Weapon X, I saw my Instagram, and I'm going to announce that in a second when we reveal when we show the giveaways for tonight. That is very generous of you, sir. Very generous. Very generous. Mr. Collector puts his hair in a special box at night.
Look, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we were going to not have Paul no more, so I use it. This is all green screen, so it's not even legit. So my real hair will be out soon enough.
All right, here we go. Mike Bravo, what's up? He says, Paul getting the curtains and carpet colored. That's, yeah, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and bring out the man of the hour. Paul, are you back there? You ready to come back? Make your triumphant return? All right, guys, here he is.
I am back. Look how I get introduced. All right, so I am back. I know a bunch of people messaged me last Wednesday. Was like, what's going on? I knew there was going to be a comic book civil war in the community, but I am back. It was a long and hard negotiations, but finally signed the dotted line. And since I've been getting bashed here, this is for Carlos. For what he did for me. So I know he likes G.I. Joe, so I know that it almost looks like Carlos a little bit, but yep, that's for him right here.
Well, with that signing bonus, I'm
that is for him. So tonight, I told him, so we will do this for tonight. Got What If Captain Carter. So this is for tonight, and also for tonight for the giveaway. Since we're talking about the Mandalorian, I have one more copy of the Mandalorian. Even though I'm getting trashed on here and trashed by the chat, trashed by my panel members,
you must have got 50
I
million
am in the
Paul.
Giving mood tonight. There's Mike Bravo.
Man,
Bravo!
If you want to know anything about, so that will be up for tonight, and then also the. Go ahead.
I'm genuinely touched. That is very nice.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you. So that's why I was like,
oh, man, we lost him. We lost him.
Yeah, he can't be too serious. He can't be too heartfelt.
No, but that's for Carlos. And like I said, tonight will be like that. I think maybe a collector has something. I know Carlos has that nice Booster Gold.
Oh yeah.
Paul, I got so appreciate it.
A nice return. Nice return to this
3/4 drunk water bottle.
He's already drunk. We don't know if we're gonna lose him.
All right, so this
that is
this
nice
is,
right here.
This is
take that.
Booster Gold #1 newsstand. I'm putting this at about a 7.0. It does have a corner crunch on in the top corner here, but some of that can get pressed out. But it's Booster Gold #1, and it's a higher mid-grade copy, so it's newsstand. So this is a nice book to have, especially. I believe that Booster Gold is going to pop off. That's one of the reasons why I dropped the top 10 Booster Gold comics to add to your collection video for this weekend. So this is going to be given. Well, tell you what, we'll go ahead and we'll start with a giveaway since we have so many. Paul, are you doing those together or are they separate giveaways?
No, I'm gonna do them separate.
Okay.
We could do the Mandalorian if you want to.
Yeah. You want to do that first?
Yeah, that's cool. Since we're talking about the Mandalorians, was it season 3, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Season 3 is coming.
So Grogu dies. So just to let y'all know, because when you see him come out doing like that,
you just plummeted.
So Anakin Skywalker kills him.
He's like, and early bird, something. Yeah. Okay. Grogu fights a lightsaber battle with Darth Vader, and he dies. And okay. All right, so we're gonna do hashtag.
Then the ducks come in for the race at the end.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the hashtag you're going to enter to win to get a copy of the Mandalorian #1 cover A.
Yeah.
And you're going to enter this hashtag in the chat to win. We're doing this one first off after 15 minutes. Hashtag Generous Paul.
Oh, that's what that means. But if you look right here, I mean, you look at the facial features, it almost looks like Carl. So yeah, and I got this one for the Power Show because I'm gonna get the Baroness to sign this one.
Let me see. Oh, cool.
So yeah, so that would be for the Power Show. And just to let y'all know, tomorrow, if y'all join us on the auction tomorrow, we will have the information to how to submit books to the show for signing. So he said he's got the things going, so we will have that for tomorrow. Nice. And you'll be able to get stuff submitted in to get signed.
Yeah. And hey guys, if you in case you haven't heard, the people of the Houston, Texas Comic Squad have a show going led by Strictly, This is going to be a really cool show. I'm very excited about this show. Larry Hama is going to be here, the legendary creator of G.I. Joe. We're also going to have, there's also going to be Roy Thomas, one of the legendary, he was the co-creator of Iron Fist, among many others. He wrote Submariner, the early Silver Age Submariner. The guy did a ton of work. And I've been showing books by Roy Thomas. And then MT even showed a Larry Hama cover. Just a ton of stuff that these guys have done. So if you're going to want to pay attention tomorrow night, because they're going to lay out how you can mail in your submissions to get signatures for all these, from these different creators. There's also going to be Andrew Wildman. He did X-Men Adventures. We're gonna, like Paul said, the voice of Baroness is going to be from the original. To me, the only G.I. Joe cartoon.
From the 80s.
Baroness Destro is going to be there. We're also going to have let's see, what was Grimlock? The voice of Grimlock is going to be there. Just a ton of flashbacks to our childhood. So you guys want to pay attention to that, and they're going to give you that. That's going to be tomorrow night, starting at, is it 8:30, Paul? Yeah,
we're going to be starting at 20:30, and I'll try. We're going to do. He's going to have where you can click and do the submission form, and like I said, he's giving an opportunity for people who can't make it here, because a lot of people have other stuff and they live different parts of the country. So I think that's a good, and then you just send in the books that you want to get signed, and also it can be graded or not. If it's raw, it'll be sent back to you just for the fee, I believe, and then they will. I think it's a great opportunity for people who are not going to be able to show up here. They get their books signed by these people.
Let me say that. Let's not miss that huge, really cool thing right there, that you can send in your books, but you don't have to get them graded.
Right.
That's huge, because most of the time when there's mail-in stuff, we have to, you have to go through either like CGC, and you have to pay the grading fees and the encapsulation. You have to wait for them and all that. But here you have the opportunity to just mail it in, get your book signed raw, and get sent back to you raw. And so I'm pretty and I'm excited, because it's going to be a competent service. It's going to be handling that, so your books will be safe. But I don't think we say who is doing it yet, but yeah.
I think Comic Tracks, Prestige, and Strictly are going to be handling it. But like he said, and also you can get them graded if you want to. I know a lot of people want to get them graded, and I think he's going to have COA available there, I believe, from JSA or something like that. So, like I said, it's all going to be on the forum for people who are going to miss out. There's a lot of people won't be able to make it here, and it's kind of sad because you won't be able to visit with me, and you can probably look at Strictly, you probably pass him up, or you probably pass up Evan Price, say he's going to be there, but mainly everybody's going to come to see me. But I will be there for I'll probably be there for 10 minutes, because that's all they can afford. But meet and greet, I'll sign a bunch of stuff for you, and just hopefully y'all can see me there, and I'll be there for only 10 minutes, because that's all the Power Show can afford.
Carlos, we need to talk to Strictly about splitting the payments, because it's costing us water over here.
Right. All right. So we've given y'all enough time to go ahead and wait. Wait, hang on. I see it here. Look, check this out. Is next year the debut of P2GS, Professional Paul Grading Services.
What? Weapon X, man. I can't tell you nothing, Weapon X. You got a big mouth, man.
The cat.
I like what Mike Bravo said, though.
Paul's signature series. Guys, we were trying to keep it a secret, but these guys that are in the know, they put it out. Okay, so the cat's out of the bag. The certificates of authenticity that come with the signatures will have Paul's face on them, and they will be official Paul's pink.
Watch it, T-Pain. Damn it.
Yeah.
Watch it, T-Pain.
There we go.
We're working on the dunk tank right now.
You guys are letting all the secrets out. The dunk tank.
Oh, there ain't gonna be no dunk tank.
Yeah, the dunk tank with Paul in it. $20, you get 3 throws, and you will have dunked Paul, and he'll be in there, and he'll be. And we'll have a bucket of just for men on standby to recolor his hair.
So like I said, I'll be there for 10 minutes because that's all that Power Show can afford. So y'all just make sure y'all line up. Y'all line up 24 hours ahead of time. That way you'll be able to meet and greet with me because I know y'all ain't gonna want to meet up with the other guys. I understand.
And hey, I will say the mail-in option. I do want to point this out too. Roy Thomas is only going to be there for one day, so the mail-in option is actually very cool because, you know, he's going to be he's going to be just a ton of people there lined up to get his signature. So yeah, it's really cool that you got that it's.
Well, I want to say on that. So whatever, I guess they're going to have a cutoff date, but once you send in your stuff, whatever they get and receive at that time, you will get it signed. So no matter what days these guys show up, you will get your stuff signed. So I think it's a good service. I mean, I've never I've never heard of shows to do that. You know, and I'm getting messages now that people are sad that professional comics only gonna be there for 10 minutes, but that's all they can afford, you know. Maybe next year. Maybe next year it'll be there for.
It's the first year of a show, and sometimes, you know, you shoot for the moon to get people like Professional Comics there, but you know, you can't afford it. So you know they gotta cut back where they can.
Oh, and Shallow Comics.
The dream is to have Paul there between Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee. Paul with his crayons, with his pink Crayola crayons, signing comic books between the two legends.
Yeah. Don't forget also that Paul will be selling bootlegs outside the vehicle before the show, so make sure you get. I tell
you, man, you can't tell these guys none. You see that? You see that? They're already trying to get me in jail already.
No. Here's what it is. Paul's going to be outside with a red stapler and some sheets of acetate. And he'll turn any comic book you bring up to him into an acetate variant.
We went to Costco's. He bought new staples. He bought the 300. He bought the 300 box pack. So he's ready.
So this is for later. Like I said, I'll be giving this away. Thanks for having me back. So we're talking about the Mandalorian. So this will be given away first.
Cool. Hey, El Green, so make sure and tune in tomorrow night on the Strictly Comics channel. That's comics with an X instead of CS. They're going to start releasing information about the cost for all these services and for the signatures. So you guys will be able to start hearing that and getting that information. But hey, it's time to do a giveaway. So we are, I dropped an M line here. You can still enter #GenerousPaul, but for right now, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen and put this up so we can go ahead and give this at
Shallow. Put in Generous Paul #
acetate, not acid.
Look who that is, Shallow.
All right, here we go. So we got #Generous Paul. Start collecting. There we go. Collecting comments, and
we got the first 3, one.
2, 1. This is for the copy of Mandalorian #1. Who wins? Andrew Kai.
Congrats.
Andrew Kai. Congratulations, Andrew Kai. All right, show him what he won again real quick, Paul. Paul, why are you muted? You muted yourself. Okay. All right, so Andrew Kai, congratulations. That's on you, Paul. I may have some other books to go with that one.
Okay, cool.
Let's check on that real quick. All right, congratulations, Andrew. Hey, so let's go ahead and get started because the next thing, the first big thing that we're going to be talking about is, you saw it, season 3 of The Mandalorian. They just dropped the trailer for season 3, and we're going to go ahead and watch that right now together because, you know what, I don't think I'm going to get, if they want to just do the copyright claim on it, that's okay, because I want us to all watch this.
Let's go.
That's weird. That is a really weird ad. I don't understand what's going on in that ad. All right, theater mode. Wait, mini player. No.
I mean, if Carlos keeps it up, we might give this away.
Wait, hang on.
You didn't even see it.
No, because I'm trying to get this thing to.
Oh, you're gonna get the video. Yep.
Yeah,
later on, we will do this in the booster gold, and I think Mr. Collector is just gonna sit this one out.
Why is this? There we go. Okay. All right.
I think
Everybody
Mr. Collector is gonna sit out.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Tight
All right,
budget.
guys. All right. Did you just say big budget?
No, I said he Collector's got a tight budget. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. So check it out. This is the season 3. This is the official trailer for season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Dude, the colors.
Wow, this is like.
Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost. I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Hang on, kid. This is the way.
Real cool part. Nice.
Wow. All right,
Man,
folks. So you saw it there. It's going to start back
on
up
Netflix this month.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, wow. Okay, so season 3 of The Mandalorian is coming on March 1st. So we saw a whole lot going on in that trailer. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see if I can get back to the trailer so we can pull anything up. So first impressions from the trailer, guys. What are your thoughts? Who wants to go first?
I'll let go ahead, buddy.
Mr. Collector, you want to go?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I saw is when that door is getting broke, like someone's about to come through that door. Yeah, I'm gonna say before Paul, because Paul's gonna steal what I told him earlier. So thank you, Paul, for letting me say this. All right, so I think what's gonna happen is because in the book of Boba Fett, there was a scene where Grogu shows that vision of I'm trying to think where it was, where he showed that there was a well, it's not. Oh, I thought you were going back to the trailer. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay. Well, I think what it is, who's coming through that door, it could possibly be Anakin Skywalker. So
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so you're talking about when the 4 Jedis face off against the closed door?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think it might be Anakin due to when slaughter of the temple. So I think that's who it might be. And you know how they had Anakin come back, for the show. It's possible they might show that because it's within the same timeline. So I think it's possible, but I think that's the biggest thing that I saw. I wrote down something else. I also like that. Right there.
Here it is. Yeah.
So I think it's
that is. I think that's Grogu coming in here with his Jedi power.
Paul, I'm so glad you let me go first. And then Also, I liked when they went into the bar, the canteen, where all the droids are there. And
Yeah.
if you remember from the first one where they
Right.
told,
Yep.
"Hey, no
Yep.
droids allowed," and now they have a bunch of different droids. So I thought that's cool how they did that. And I guess when they're walking in, they're probably like, "Hey, what are y'all
Yeah.
doing here?" So I
Right.
think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
We
So I
don't
think
serve
that's
your kind in here.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. There was
Yeah.
something else. Where's that? There was one more thing that I saw. R5D4 from when Luke went to go look for a droid, and then he happened to find he was gonna get him, but he malfunctioned, and then that's how he ended up getting R2D2. So I think that
Yeah.
was pretty cool how they're
Yeah.
bringing him back. So I thought that was cool. Those are the big things that I saw, but I really think Order 66, and I think with that vision, I think it's gonna interloop with that. So I think it's Anakin coming, hopefully. But I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing that I saw. But I think every season it just gets better and better, and I think the money that they put into it is well worth it. Better, I think it's. I know it's not considered like MCU and all that, but I think that's the best show right now. I think it's just really, really good on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. But I'm looking forward for the season. It's gonna be really good. And then Grogu at the end using his powers and him controlling it. I think it's gonna be really good. And he's gonna be using it more and more. So he's getting stronger, obviously. So I think it's gonna be great. But those are my takes on it.
Yeah. So there was a couple things you pointed out. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, there we go. All right. So now, do any of you think? I mean, do either of you think that there's any significance to this character that the one that jumps down to the mouth of the cave when he's in there, and then
I
he
don't.
throws him out?
I think it's just someone that lives around there. I don't think it's like because it doesn't look like it's
It looks like they're hiding out, and like Collector's saying that it's maybe they're inhabitants that are there.
Yeah, I think
I'm thinking that's.
But as you can tell, you see the ground; it's lava.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so I noticed that earlier too. That's lava. I mean, it's obviously dried up now, but that's so. I'm thinking there was something that happened where it had to do with that, but it wasn't in the show. It was in one of the movies, I believe. But yeah, that's lava. So they're in one of the volcano, or at least where I guess it went through.
Cousin of a Wookiee, bounty hunters.
Nah, I don't think that. Well,
he's not a Wookiee because you can see the multiple eyes.
Yeah, and it's definitely not. I think it's more of someone that lives around there, and I think whatever happened with that volcano, I think they're just trying to, I guess, regain civilization where they can, and I guess Grogu being in there, I guess he feels like they're trespassing, but I can be totally wrong. But I don't think that character is going to be anything major or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's it's hard to say because it's hard to tell what exactly is it or
so be. Here's the thing: El Green Machine threw out. What if it's a bounty? You think it might be a bounty hunter? Because look, check this out. Yeah, El Green, I think you might have spotted it because look, there if you go a little bit further when he comes down landing, it looks like there's a weapon or something that falls with him. Like watch here.
This is the way.
It is having a weapon.
He was holding something. Yeah. You see that little green thing? He was holding something.
Well, I knew Mr. Collector was wrong.
Do you think Grogu was probably like playing with something and he tried to take it away?
I don't know. It's interesting because I hadn't thought of the bounty hunter angle. Yeah, Weapon X. That is this. This looks like the same species as the four-eyed white fur creature in Star Wars Episode 4, the cantina scene, the one that's drinking with the little thing. This is the same species, but I think I don't know, El Green, you might have hit it that it's actually somebody who's armed and coming to look for him or something. But I don't know. I mean, you never can tell. But it definitely an awesome trailer. Paul, what were some of your thoughts? Because I want you to have a chance to share. Sometimes you're really good at pointing out some of this stuff.
I just want to apologize to everybody about collectors. Or say thank you, Green Machine, for straightening that out. But the Mandalorian has just been a great show. I've heard none but good things from everybody. And I didn't really hear good things about Boba Fett? The Obi-Wan was good. So I'm hoping that they, like Mr. Collector said, more build on his getting the Jedi powers. Looks like he's getting more stronger, more able to use the Force. So, but it looks like that they're running and hiding. That's what it looks like to me. They keep on like we got it.
They're on the run.
Yeah, like they're on the run. Every other time they're flying somewhere else. They're like, we got to get out of here, or maybe they're hunting for something.
Tricky Trapster says he knows who it was. Looks like a girl I did some things with.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, wow. My God, have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Grogu's been nothing but a. People love Grogu. I mean, you just show it and they know exactly who that is.
Yeah, it's a fantastic character, and I think the show in and of itself has reinvigorated Star Wars in a way that, this show and like The Mandalorian and Andor are top-notch shows. But these two, I mean, Obi-Wan had some cool moments, but right. I feel like it didn't quite hit the same level as, I mean,
you're kidding me. I mean, he drug him like he remembered what Obi-Wan did to him, and he drug him.
In terms of, it had some great moments in it, but as a whole, I still feel like The Mandalorian and Andor were superior. Wow. Now, look, hey, I love that as Star Wars fans, we're getting so much content. That's everybody's a winner there. Okay, so we got sidebar discussion going on in the chat about prophylactics. All right, but Tony Steak says Obi-Wan ruined the canon. Okay.
Oh, really? Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it. I'm curious about what they'll do if they give the show a season 2. Like if it gets a season 2, I feel like it could get one if they felt like they wanted to do it. But I'm not clamoring as hard for that as I am for more Andor and more of The Mandalorian, because I feel like those two shows just really, and here's the thing. I like that neither of those two shows relied on, well, no, The Mandalorian had all kinds of fan service in it, but it handled it really well. Like the Luke Skywalker showing up in The Mandalorian. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, there are legacy characters that show up in it, and it is awesome.
Didn't Ahsoka and Luke talk to each other? No, neither. Well, I don't think neither one wanted to train.
They had discussion. Luke and Ahsoka both had discussion about the training of Grogu, but ultimately, at the end of the day, Grogu chose to go with his father figure. That's what he wanted.
He stayed with the Mandalorian. Yeah. I mean, what do you think about the Ahsoka series coming up?
I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful. I think if Dave Filoni has a lot to do with it, I think it could be stellar. But I think if it, I don't know, Star Wars can be very hit and miss, and it really does come down to who is the guiding force for these shows. And I think part of the reason why The Mandalorian was so good was, at least 50% of the success of that show rests on the shoulders of Jon Favreau. And more than 50% of the quality that's packed into Andor is from Tony Gilroy. So I think if they get the right people telling the story with one vision behind it, regardless of what that vision is, if it's that person and it's a good solid one, obviously we saw, well, I don't know if we want to get into all the the Star Wars sequel trilogy, but that's why I think Rian Johnson's vision for episode 8 was so divisive, was because he had a very clear vision for it, but it went counter to what a lot of the fan base wanted to see.
I think what the further you go down, the fan base doesn't like, but I guess that's why they're going back to these timelines, because the fan base likes to see these timelines and maybe go more exploring on that.
Yeah, here's one of the things I think also. I think timeline is big. Okay, so you pointed that out. I think the other thing is kind of the scope of the Star Wars universe getting into these corners that we don't always see, which is what Mandalorian was very much like kind of the bounty hunter corner of the Star Wars universe. It's far removed from Jedis. Now they started introducing Jedis, but I think they did it in a very smart way, in a way that worked really well. Andor is very much a political drama that showcases the rise of the rebellion, but it's also done very, very well, and they do also start to include characters like Mon Mothma from the original trilogy, but again they show us a whole different corner of the Star Wars universe that is just really well constructed. Like, it's top-notch world building is really what it is.
Yeah.
And so I think they're doing. I wanted to point something out real quick. So in this, and Mr. Collector talked about it. So here,
I think that's Grogu coming through the door. That's what I'm thinking, because I think he
has
turned.
A lightsaber? Or do you have a
Well, I
lightsaber
mean, he got mad.
like
He gets mad because they were talking about how he's evil. Because he's with the Mandalorian.
So a couple of things. If you look at the design of the room, it's obviously that this is the Jedi Temple. And then if you look at the costuming for that, you can't see much, but you can see it's traditional Jedi garb. And at this time, in this timeline for the Star Wars universe, the only Jedi in existence there's just a couple of leftovers like Luke and Ahsoka. There's just a few of them scattered around. There's no concentration of Jedi. So just kind of by process of elimination, this has to be a flashback. And one rumor I've heard is that season 3 of The Mandalorian is going to explain how did Grogu make it out alive during Order 66. So I think we are going to get to see that flashback. I think it's going to be very intense. They've already brought Hayden Christensen. I think you nailed it, guys, both of you, that Hayden Christensen, they are going to bring him back because they've already brought him back once. And we know that and one of the things is we know that Darth Vader is going to keep going, because if you remember about 2.5 months ago, it made headlines that James Earl Jones had signed over the rights to his voice to Lucasfilm for an undisclosed sum of money, and he officially retired from providing any more voice work for the Darth Vader character. He officially retired. So if they shared that, you have to think, why would they have shared that unless there was going to be future Darth Vader appearances down the road?
Yeah, so, I mean, I think they were testing the waters and see how the whole Obi-Wan thing. And I mean, there was so much hype around him coming back alone. And I think to put him back in, I think he'll be good.
Well said, Mike. Mike just summed it up for us right there.
That's it right there.
Thank you,
Door
Mike.
opens, C-3PO
CPO is
appears,
in there.
and the Star Wars fandom completely
So, do
freaks
y'all
out.
think, since you're saying they're going to explore Darth Vader, are they going to bring Dr. Aphra?
I don't think they'll bring her in. Well, you know what? Because they brought quite a few of them into the Mandalorian.
Well, because what was it, Black Sandra? What's his name? Black Sandra.
Well, no. Okay, well, let me clarify about the Darth Vader thing, about the Darth Vader comment. I think Hayden Christensen is gonna come back, but it'll be in the flashbacks. And then I think that because I think that what we could see happen over the course of the series is a progression of flashback scenes that show how Grogu came to end up on that planet, being sought after by the Empire and held by those people, right?
Green Machine just answered your question. So he says he needs work. So that's probably why he's back, because he needs money.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
the chat's
no,
on top of things.
I think people wanted to see him back. I wanted to see him back. I was very
I mean,
excited to see him back.
that thing with Obi-Wan, a lot of people don't talk, but I mean, you could tell that he remembers everything Obi-Wan did, and he was just torturing him. And I was like, that's Darth Vader right there. He's just like, I could kill you, but I'm just going to drag you through the fire like you had left me. I was like, wow, that's just this is a great scene to me. I liked it.
Yeah. So hey, real quick, just a quick note.
I never
Indie Key Comics, if you never started Andor, I would highly recommend it. It was better than Book of Boba Fett, and it was better than I think most of the other Star Wars content that's come out. Very well written, very well done. It's kind of like a House of Cards meets like an espionage thriller. Really well done, and some great characters.
Well said, Green Machine. They Obi-Wan had some nice fight scenes. I mean, you could tell he was. And so Mr. Collector says that Anakin's going to come through there, but I think it's Grogu, because I think he's going to be upset and he's trying to get out.
No, I think it's pretty clear it's going to be.
It's going to be Grogu.
It's going to be Anakin. He's going to come back.
It doesn't make any sense how it'd be Anakin.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next. Paul, you ready to give away the pop?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, let me go.
All right. So for my return,
all the money he made.
Andrew got this one. Nice Mandalorian. Since we were talking about the Mandalorian, I think issue 2 is where his official appearance, I believe. I was going to give a gold one, but I think the guy to my, right? Yeah, right here. Got the. So this will be the giveaway. This is What If Captain Carter in the stealth suit. So she had the stealth suit. So if you look closely, you probably can't see her too good, but she is in the stealth suit.
All right, so we're going to do this giveaway here. Captain Carter pop. That Paul's got here. Let me show Paul. Give a close up again.
Yeah, so I'm giving away this.
The What If.
And if Carlos keeps running his mouth, I'm going to give this one away. And if you look at this, it looks just like Carlos.
All right. So I'm going to drop the hashtag, and so to enter to win, all you have to do is enter the hashtag in the in the chat. Here's the hashtag. Hashtag pink lightsaber.
What if the bum?
Right.
Hey, you can't enter. You know what? I'm blocking you.
Andrew Kai says, I'll sit this one out. All right. Hashtag pink lightsaber.
Pink lightsaber. She don't even have a pink lightsaber. So, I don't know. I'm going to reach out to Strictly. I don't know if y'all can maybe send in figures also, but like I said, tune in tomorrow. We will have the submission forms for all stuff to get graded, submitted. So I think he's also doing toys and pops. So like I said, this one will be signed by the Baroness. I'm going to get her to sign it. Even if I get a restraining order, I will have her sign it. So
you get a bunch of those that weekend.
So look, hashtag Paul's a bum. That's not even the hashtag.
That was last week's.
Yeah, What? That wasn't last week's.
Hashtag pink lightsaber.
So look, Bum, you're gonna get What If 968. So this is Captain Carter in the stealth suit. So you can't really see her that well because she has the stealth suit on. You know, look at that. She has hair, never been open. So I don't do that. I don't do that with these. So yeah,
just a little bit longer because everybody knows that if Paul was a Jedi, his lightsaber would be.
All right. If he keeps going, we're gonna give this away. Keep it up.
Don't worry, Carlos. I'll finish it off. So Paul had the pink lightsaber. We wouldn't be able to see it in his room. It'll blend in too much.
So I don't know what they're talking about, but like I said, I'm gonna get this signed by the Baroness. Professional. I know everybody said because professional comics is only gonna be there for 5 minutes. So my advice to y'all is to line up
10 minutes
the day before. What? No, they can't afford that. Anyway, so line up the day before. Rain, whatever. If there's a hurricane, just line up and you'll get a chance to meet him for 5 minutes. That's all. But like I said, tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, and they will have submission forms. You can send in toys as well, comics, get them graded. I mean, this is a nice service that they're offering for the show. So if you can't be there, then you'll be able to at least get something signed by whoever you want. And like Green Machine was saying, he's going to get multiple voice actors on one book. Then you could probably write it on the form, Green Machine, and they'll tell you a total on all of them, get each one of them signed. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, so
just to get the line moving too, guys, it's only one throw per person for Paul and the tank. So we got to keep the line moving. So
you be quiet over there, Collector.
You didn't give me nothing, so one throw per person, please.
Yeah, so like I said, it was just thank y'all for thank Carlos for having me back, and
nice.
Just great to have y'all on here. We got 17 people in here and engaging with us, talking about comic books and all that. Everybody's been supportive. I think we're this is number 53, so I appreciate everybody on here, even though I get bashed on, and then people are like, and people are, I get it from the panel and the chat. It's like,
because we care.
All right.
Watch it, Bravo. Watch it, Mike Bravo.
There's the inline.
I knew it. That's why you were looking at me like that, Mike Bravo. It ain't happening. You sicko. Well, I'll tell you, I give away stuff and I still get treated like.
All right, guys, here we go. This is the hashtag pink lightsaber, and we're gonna go ahead and do this in 3, 2,
Sounds like
1. All right.
We don't want no lawsuits, though.
It ain't Mike Bravo.
No kissing, boo.
No, it ain't you, Bum.
Geek Out with
Roscoe. Congrats.
Congratulations, Geek Out with Roscoe. Good to see you there. All right, Paul, show it off one more time.
Right. Oh. So you get What If 968. I think they had these weird numbers, but it's Captain Carter in her stealth suit. So you may not be able to see her, but she's in her stealth suit. So just put it where there's light. Because
I'm gonna shoot a quick invite over to somebody before we get started on the next. We're gonna get started on the next topic, but I'm going to send a quick invite because we had.
Let me see who won that again.
Very cool that, reached out and shared something.
Oh, there it is.
I want to give him the opportunity to hop on. And so, I'm leaving this there in somebody's direct message so he can take a look at it.
Congrats, buddy.
See if he'd like to come on the show.
Congrats. If Carlos starts running his mouth, we may do this one.
What?
He says, damn, you just gave that to me. Now you're going to give it all.
All right, so let's all right. So next subject, I've got a couple of let's see, we had a couple
I'll pay for I'll pay for the dunk tank. There ain't no dunk tank, Teresa.
Pika
There ain't
Pika
no
Pikachu.
dunk tank.
Oh, Kip. Pika Pika.
Oh, Kip.
Let me see. What did I have down?
No, but yeah, congrats, Geeked Out. Thank you, buddy. Always supporting us. And Andrew, I know you've been in here a few times, so thank you. Appreciate y'all. Really. Thank y'all for coming and supporting us. Even though the host and my other panel member don't give y'all any information, I am here to give y'all the information.
All righty. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Mr. Collector, will you drop a comment in the chat real quick?
Dunked in ice water.
Yeah, what do you want me to put?
Anything. You can drop anything in there.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
All right. I just seen something.
All right. Cool. Dunk Paul. There we go.
What the?
All right. Awesome. All right. So, congratulations or welcome to see Mr. Collector and Teresa Newell, first two moderators for my channel.
Oh Lord, we
have not had moderators.
I mean, we couldn't do any better. We
Here we
couldn't do
go.
any better than that.
All right, hey y'all,
we couldn't do any better. Oh hell!
Oh
no!
To the show.
No, that is not gonna.
Oh man!
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You threw him out.
Pop with I Dream of Genie and went. He was gone. Oh man!
Damn. Weapon, what's up, man?
What's up, X?
What is up, fellas? What is up? Talking about Star Wars. I figured I'd jump on here, see what Paul's got to say about Mando Skywalker.
I mean, you don't know nothing about Star Wars. I don't know what you're doing here.
All right, no, but seriously, Weapon X, do you have any thoughts on the Mandalorian trailer, season 3 trailer?
You know, I do not. Unfortunately, I did not see it. I saw you show it, but we still haven't finished.
Wow.
Season 2.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm not going to say anything about it because, like, season 2 was
we're
amazing.
so far behind on these shows with everything.
But that was the greatest answer ever.
All right, so I brought Weapon X on because he very generously. I love it when generosity spreads. And so here's the deal.
Hey, that's one of your people, Mississippi. That's one of your people.
We're going to do the giveaway soon here in just a minute. All right, so as you know, I'm giving away Booster Gold number 1 newsstand. This is in about a 7-0. It's the first. This is a first appearance of Booster Gold, first appearance of Blackguard, first appearance of Trixie Collins, and first appearance of Skeets, his little robotic sidekick that is right there on the cover. You can see him flying and shooting Blackguard's knee. All right, but guess what? This is not the only thing that we're going to give away because I got a direct message towards the beginning of the show from Weapon X saying, hey, since it's Booster Gold week here on the show, and you're going to give away Booster Gold number 1, he said he'd like to go ahead and add to the stack. So Weapon X, I'm going to come over to you right now. So not only for this next giveaway, not only will you get Booster Gold number 1, but you're also going to get Booster Gold number 2, number 3.
You taking notes, Collector?
And
yes,
number 4.
Look at that.
Well, thank God I'm local. I can get these easy.
Oh, he's gonna enter.
I'm entering.
You're gonna get the first 4 issues of the Booster Gold ongoing, and as I detail in my video, for the top 10 Booster Gold comics. Number 1 is his first appearance, but number 2 is his often overlooked and very undervalued second appearance in issue number 2. So, which Weapon X is so graciously adding to the stack here. So he's going to add, but not just number 2. He's also going to add number 3 and 4. So you're going to get the first 4 issues of Booster Gold this week, only on the giveaway show here on Carl's Collects Comics. So these 4 books will be the next giveaway that we do. And since he was so generous and decided to do this, I'm going to ask Weapon X if he has a preference for the hashtag. Weapon X, you can leave that in the private chat. You can, if you have a preference for the hashtag to use,
All right.
you can do that. Yes, yeah. Hey, look, I think Booster Gold and Firestorm, their first appearances are incredibly undervalued, and these are really fun characters that I think we're going to see a lot of cool stuff come. Yes, this episode has a lot of giveaways going on right now, so very, very cool looking. Okay, let's see what is the nice. All right, about to drop it in the comments.
Weapon X look like he's about to die right now. Oh man.
Yeah, there's
Boy, Weapon X. You know what? Just for that, zap.
Oh.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
Enter to win. Hashtag Booster Gold Paul's hair.
oh, I tell you.
Oh man.
Good night.
All right. So next subject up on the docket. Let's see. Next subject up on the docket. All right, Superman fan casting. Wait, no, hang on. Mandalorian.
So, Last of Us.
Oh yes. Which of you guys has seen Last of Us, or who wants to go first?
Loved it.
Okay, let me put on you. Okay, so Mr. Collector, why don't you tell us a little bit about it? I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Have you binged the whole thing or just part of it?
Well, they only show the 1 episode, so it comes on HBO Max on Sundays. So only episode 1's come out. It's almost an hour and a half. And if anyone doesn't know what it's about, it was originally a video game, and when the video game came out, they made a comic book about it too, adaptation to the game. And I think it's only 4 parts, and you can find it, but prices have gone up on it. But ultimately, what it's about, everyone thinks it's a zombie show, and that's not the case. It's more of so the way the show explains it, and basically it's the game too, is that there's a virus going around, but it has to do with fungi. So they're just like, if something gets in you, fungi, it doesn't really go away. So what it does is, when it gets in your system, you automatically start kind of ravaging. So, and you turn into, they call them clickers, is what their names are. And there's other, I guess, creatures in there too, but they call them clickers. And they're very, very fast. So they run and everything. So ultimately, the story is about Joel. There's an unfortunate event that happens in the beginning of the story, and then he's tasked to take who is it? Ellie, I believe. Ellie's her name in the show.
Yeah.
Across to I don't want to give too much away, but a task to take her to a certain place. But obviously going through a city, going through everything that, that's all that stuff is caused for, I think, the past 20 years. There's a lot of bad out there, but it's not just the clickers that they have to be worried about. It's also humans. So I think everyone thinks it's like Walking Dead, but it's not. And what's great about the show, and I'm so glad HBO did it, is that HBO really, when they do a show, they do it big. And they did not hold back at all, especially on the first episode. So, so far, everyone that I've talked to that's seen it loves it, and I loved it too. So, if anyone hasn't seen it, please check it out. Like I said, it's going based off the video games, so it's not scene to scene like the video game, but it's pretty direct from it. So, if you haven't played it, it's also a really good game, one of the best games ever made. So there's there's different ways you can do it, but definitely see the show. And what's cool also is that Pedro Pascal that plays Joel and Bella Ramsey both were in Game of Thrones on HBO. They didn't share any scenes together, but I thought that was pretty cool that HBO picked them both back up to be in this show. So, like I said, definitely a great show to watch. So
nice. All right, so Paul, what? Holly? Collector, give me 10.
Oh God.
You don't pay attention to him, Mr. Collector. You don't.
Listen, he makes too much money to talk to me, so I can't be on his level. Still, thank you for the water, Paul. Appreciate it.
Give me $10. They charged me $10.
All right, I just added. I can't believe I did it, but I just.
If anyone doesn't know where that's from, that's
moderator.
not important.
Hey, buddy. Hey, friend.
Yeah. There you go, Weapon X. Hey, buddy. How's your collecting going? How's your hunting, buddy?
Yes, Paul plays one of the clickers in the show also, so make sure to catch him.
Oh man,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So when you said fungus, were you talking about like the toe jam between Paul's feet is the type of fungus, or
what the hell?
What type of fungus are we?
Well, like I said, you got to watch the show to.
Mr. Collector is fungi.
Oh, okay. Now I did catch a few minutes of the show. The one thing I did notice, and maybe it was me, but did you notice that when those, I guess, zombies, they're a lot like the World War Z zombies. They like run really, really fast.
Yeah.
They're not like Walking Dead zombies where they take their time to come after you. They're like sprinting.
No, they're full on sprinting. Even the older people that can barely move when they're, before that happened to them, they're running full speed. So, like I said, I don't want to give out too much.
Yeah. I just caught the first maybe 15 minutes of it and I stopped it.
Yeah, it's definitely good. And what's good is in the first part of the show, or the first like 5-10 minutes of the show, it shows exactly what's going on. So they explain more in depth about what exactly is going on in the show. So you, instead of you just wondering, well, what just happened, they break it down to you about what I was talking about the fungus and all that. So. Like I said, really, really good show. If you want, I mean, you can watch it every Sunday, or you can just wait. It's only going to be 9 episodes. I don't know if each episode is going to be an hour and a half, or if it's just going to be an hour. But I think it's really, really well made so far. So I'm excited to watch the rest of it. And like I said, I've heard nothing but good reviews on it. So
you look excited. But, yeah. I ain't seen you this excited since you got that comic book you wanted.
Oh, Mr. Collector, you're never going to live that down.
Weapon X, the way he's acting right now is how he was when he got that comic book.
He was all giddy with joy.
He was like, "What's up, buddy?"
Like a little kid with a lollipop.
Never go to a show with Paul.
Hey, look, listen, I've been warning people about taking Paul to a show.
Well, actually, he found me over there. So let me say, he found me over there.
I wasn't looking for you neither.
He tracked you down.
I wasn't looking for him. He was looking for me.
He found me.
He was sniffing around. I smell hair product.
I just want to say, like, I wish y'all could come out to these nice comic swaps that we have. I mean, we all have a good time over there.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, tell you what we'll have to do at the next Space City comic swap, which will actually be bringing comics to trade with people.
I can't tell
we'll put out some guidelines so people can have fun with it. We'll say books valued up to like $20 or so, or make arrangements.
Yeah. Now.
And if the chat wants, y'all need to talk to Carlos and have him go live over there.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say.
So they can see what really goes on, the transactions, the black markets that go on in the background.
Black market. As you can tell, we take the red carpet with us. So when Paul's ready to show us,
damn right,
roll it out,
just show up.
Right, he comes marching out. All
right, with the cane and a big coat.
Indie Kid Comics says, I feel like after 11 years of Walking Dead, it is far too soon to jump into another zombie apocalyptic show type show that's also another after being emotionally invested in The Walking Dead for 11 years. Yeah, I
But
can understand that.
the only thing is, it's not. I know it. People make it seem like, but they're not zombies. But the thing is, the thing that I think separates them from HBO is that HBO puts a lot more thought into their shows, and they're high quality. So I think I think they're gonna do good with it. I don't think they're gonna drag it out. I think they'll probably go maybe 4 seasons. I don't think they'll drag it out.
Well, I ain't seen you this happy since you grabbed that book you were looking for. So this show is really, really entertaining. You really like it, huh?
No, I really did.
Really. Green Machine, you know, I mean, when people are looking at the camera, I'm looking at the comics, man. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
I'm there for comics, man. They're all like, yeah. And Carlos, I was like,
what you don't see, Green Machine is right in front of Paul. Behind him, he brought his whole display he set up, and so he had all his books there.
There was no display behind me. There was a heater behind me. There was a heater beside me.
Couldn't get everything, so he just got us. But yeah, Paul's stuff was behind him. So they were asking us, sir, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know what this guy's doing. And they're like, you can't sell anything not,
No, Paul was trying to sign up.
He's trying to sell things at the burger joint.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is the guy told me, what are those two guys doing? I said, nah, it's black market stuff. Y'all don't want to know what's going on with those two.
Paul was trying to read the comic, and we had to help him with some of the words, so that's why he had that confused look on his face. So that
Green Machine, that was not the red carpet Green Machine. I don't know what. Don't listen to these guys, man.
And now we're kidding. It's pink.
I'm about to drop an inline, but if you have not entered to win yet, the way you can enter to win Booster Gold number 1 through 4 is by entering hashtag Booster Gold Paul's hair. All right, Mr. Let's see. Weapon X was he caught the spirit of generosity. He's putting in number 2, 3, and 4. I've got number 1 here, so you're going to get the first 4 in a newsstand. The first 4 issues of Booster Gold, including his first and second appearance. Really cool stuff. Really great books to have right now. I'm jealous of whoever's going to win that because I only have number 1 and 2. I don't have 3 and 4 of Booster Gold, but this is going to be a great giveaway for somebody, especially with us dropping the video. I'll flash it one more time. So make sure, let everybody know that on Friday of this week, we're going to have the top 10 Booster Gold comics to add to your collection. That video is coming out this Friday night at 10 p.m. Central. You'll be able to hang out, chill out, watch it over the weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So my question is, do you think he will come out in the Blue Beetle since they have been like?
I think if anything, they might do a.
Because he's from the future, though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it's if anything, because I think the villain is the ex-wife of Ted Kord.
Yeah,
and the original the Ted Kord Blue Beetle is missing in this film, and so I think that it's quite possible that they might put Booster Gold in it, but I don't know that they would reveal the casting for that character in such a small capacity.
No, I don't even think they're going to do name dropping because I think they're going to try to test the waters and see how the film does. And if they do good, then they'll start, I think, on the second one, they'll start putting them more in line with everyone else.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay. I mean,
I'll say, I'll agree with that because to be honest, James Gunn has not made a definitive statement about the future of the Blue Beetle franchise. I'm hoping it keeps going, but I really think they're waiting to see how it performs before they make a final determination that they're going to keep it. I have a suspicion that they will because it checks a lot of boxes. And Zolo Maridueña, he's a rising star, and his team would not let him get in on a project that would run the risk of kind of stomping out his fire as it's getting started. I think he's a huge movie star in the future. I'm a big fan of his since season 1 of Cobra Kai. He's just got star quality, and I think that he's going to go to a lot of places. But I don't think his team would allow, like his management and age and representation would allow him to be in a film that's gonna, that would run the risk of never seeing the light of day or just getting killed off right before. I think, So here's the deal. We're gonna go ahead and do. If you want to enter to win, you have to do hashtag booster gold Paul's hair. It must be the exact. It must be the exact. That exact hashtag. Hashtag booster gold will not win. You will not be entered to win. It has to be hashtag booster gold Paul's hair. I just shared it here.
Look who's in there. Collectors in
hey,
there. Look.
When
Collectors in.
Well, you scared me, Paul. I thought when you painted your room, you were breathing in all that stuff right now.
Hey, look, you know what? Panel, you can't enter to win. Panel.
No, I'm just putting it there so that people could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you can. Yeah, the panel can enter, man. What?
Yeah, Paul, you can enter to win if you want to.
Right.
Paul, although I know exactly what will happen if Paul wins it. His very first round on the affordable auction. Hey, look at this real nice set of Booster Gold number 1 through 4. Look at this. This is what I got. Look, this Booster Gold. Look, it's a newsstand. It's about
a 9.8 candidate.
I got a coupon for a free pressing 24 hours that you can get with this lot.
So y'all look at my post. I have available for all my buyers press and clean coupons.
So I was going to say, so with the Blue Beetle aspect, do you think even if it doesn't be successful with the movie, you think they would still put it on the small screen, like with Peacemaker? You think, hey, we know it's not a big commercial hit, but there is a following. We'll put it on, the small screen.
I think it'll be a big. I think it'll be a big.
I hope so. I would hope they would.
And then that way the fan base can kind of keep growing, and then they can do like another movie.
That's what I would hope for. Paul, what are you doing with those?
Those are good
boxes again.
Man, you bought those reprints again?
Reprints, reprint. I think the movie will do good because it's Hispanic based and there's a bunch of Hispanic people, so I think it'll do very well.
Well, where do you live, Paul?
That's the same reason you get for Black Panther.
What he just said. Listen. This is the type of top-notch industry analysis you can count on when professional comics is on the panel.
Hey, I think
it's going to do well because it's Hispanic and there's a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah, they're going to gravitate towards that show. What?
Paul's not even going to support and see it in theater. He's going to go to the flea market and pick it up bootleg. Exactly.
That's how the real Hispanic people do it. They get it bootleg. And it's talking in a different language.
Purple Beetle.
Purple.
Yes, that's though.
Guess this was Purple Beetle.
I mean, you have George Lopez. You got that, like you said, the actor. He was really good in Cobra Kai. I think it'll really.
He's a phenomenal star.
He's the best one on that show. I think he's the best.
I was optimistic like you were, but I mean, if Peacemaker made it, I mean, if this guy does well in a good story,
I'm a fan of Peacemaker. It's got a lot of vulgarity, but it is definitely one of the best DC properties to come out.
I haven't seen it still.
How did I start raceful?
Wait, no. Yeah, Paul can say that. I can't. LOL. Well, as you know, Paul is based in Mexico.
I mean,
El Green, message me and I'll say it for you on your behalf.
I'm just saying, man. I'm in Mexico. I've been hearing Blue Beetle. That's all I've been hearing. So,
all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the giveaway tool. Let me share that screen so we can get these books given away. Again, I'm just so excited. I love it when generosity catches on.
Yeah. We've heard that already. Come on, Weapon X. I'm gonna be over there in a few minutes.
All right. What?
So you can't even find your passport.
Hey, I don't need my passport.
So this is kind of weird. Hey, this is kind of weird. There's only 9 entries.
Oh, I deleted everybody else.
So yeah, that's really
people probably spelled it wrong.
Okay, so here's the deal. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and collect again, but if you take a look at the hashtag, if you did not enter it correctly, you need to drop it in the chat one more time because 9 entries is pretty low, and I feel like
Alex, I agree with you, Alex. I was like, this guy's an idiot, but I mean, it's just like, man, everybody loves the Peacemaker. I mean, it's getting its second series.
It was
season.
a really good show, Paul. I'm going to tell you this: the big finale, they earned it.
I mean, it was really Eagle even played a good part in it.
Dude, yeah, man. Oh, man.
I mean, well, let's go with the 9 people, man. Come on, man. I gotta get these books.
I'm giving people. All right, you got one more chance. I see some more people entering to win.
Oh, man, come on.
Paul's hair.
How are you
Booster
just going?
Gold Paul's hair. That's what you got to be entering.
On.
I'm going to collect it. All right. Wait, what? 10 entries now.
That's weird because I'm counting more than that. I just went back and scrolled through and I don't know why.
That is weird. I don't know what's going on.
Should we shorten it or just leave it?
No, if it shows up here, then it should be be
Green's just throwing
working.
numbers in there.
El Green's like, no, he's counting down to let's go so Paul can get these books. Thanks, El Green. I knew you were looking out for me, El Green.
El Green, I'm still waiting on that message.
Everybody's saying since he's so generous, just let him have those books. Thank you, buddy.
Go Paul's hair.
I'll be over there to get them weapon.
Weapon, don't give him your address.
What?
Don't
you
give
stay
him your
out of
address.
this, collector.
No, we're gonna meet up at the show palace.
Okay, let me.
Whoa! Here, I got.
Try this one more time. All right, I'm gonna.
I actually got this right here.
This is weird.
There you go. What you want? You want this?
Paul, you've been showing that same bottle of Windex for how long already?
Oh, I knew you were gonna open your mouth. I got this one. I knew you were gonna open your big fat mouth.
Okay.
Paul, anyone can put water in there.
There ain't no water because it's sealed. I knew you were gonna say that. So I also have another one right here. By the way,
I'm going to do this one more time.
Got this right here.
That's Kool-Aid, Paul.
There ain't no Kool-Aid in here. It's still sealed. Look at that. Sealed, baby. Ready to go. I knew you were going to.
Okay.
I apologize to the chat. Paul.
All right. This is weird. It's saying I ran it a second time and it says there's only 10 entries.
Yup, I deleted everybody, so give me my book. Come on.
All right.
Hey, Paul, Mike said Show Palace, home of the one-armed dancer. That's where Bridget the Midget's from. Bridget the Midget.
What the hell? There you go. There you go. You ain't got one of these.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run it, guys. This is weird though that it's doing.
Kip, he's not an alcoholic, Kip, because he don't even open them.
Shit.
He has them in Mylar.
Shit.
Not. Oh no, because it picked it.
All right, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run it. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it's gonna catch everybody. We'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Mike said.
As long as I win.
Wait a minute, where's my name at?
I didn't even see mine.
El Green Machine, what?
Oh my
Hey.
gosh!
Damn.
El Green deserves it. Hey, congrats, man.
No,
Yeah, he
you
does.
don't, El Green Machine. You're out of here. You're
Congratulations, El
blocked.
Green.
You're
El
blocked,
Green.
El Green Machine.
Congrats.
Did you see your name, Mr. Collector?
I didn't see
Nah.
my name neither.
It's like it cut off the first half or something, right?
Look like cut off the first half, like he was saying.
That's.
If you want, if y'all want to give that to El Green, I can do a giveaway and we could try it again.
You got
Tricky
something?
Trapper said rigged.
Yeah, I got something next to me.
You got something? What?
I have something next to me I can give.
Geeked out said
Okay.
rigged. Everybody's starting
So,
rigged.
we're gonna go ahead and
Alex said it didn't add me neither. Nobody. Too much chat. Got lost.
I don't know. I don't think it did. I don't know. We'll have to see. I know that it does not count multiple entries. So I do know that multiple people had multiple entries, but we are gonna go ahead and run another giveaway. We're going to go ahead and let this one go to El Green Machine. Congratulations,
Congrats,
El Green. Way to go. We're excited about you getting this. This is your first win of the year, I think you said. I'm going to go and put that in. Then Weapon X, we will.
He said you forgot the inline.
It doesn't matter about the inline.
Yeah, I don't. Inline doesn't matter to the thing.
Yeah, I got robbed. Green Machine, you're out of here.
Yeah, when we get together, I'll give you these, but that'll be like in 2024 or something when I meet up with you again.
Right.
So you have to wait, El Green Machine, until about 2025.
Woo! By then the movie will be out.
All right, let's do just an FYI
movie of
just a quick FYI for y'all. Hey, so I mentioned something I think last week or possibly as late as this past Monday. We are going to do a special giveaway for all the winners from the giveaway show. So there's going to be a special slip of paper. I'm waiting on one thing to arrive. It should be here in about a week and a half or so. But it's going to be a special item that's going to be added in. And it's going to be kind of a viral challenge. Basically, every person who wins a prize on the giveaway show will receive a special item. You won't know what it is until it's revealed, until it arrives in your package and in your possession. You'll get that item plus a little letter with instructions. Later on, at the end of the semester, around May, we're going to be doing one big giveaway, and every one of those items that you receive will be good for one entry in that giveaway. The prize will be a slab. I'm not going to reveal what it is anytime soon, but I just want to let you know that once these items start shipping out with your giveaways, and they're pretty cool, they are fun. Paul has seen them, but he doesn't even know that he's seen them. But the it's a genuine cool thing that it's a genuine cool thing. It's not a handmade, hand-drawn coupon for a free 24-hour pressing. Let's see. So Green is the only one eligible. No, he's not the only one eligible to win Tricky Trapster. The slab is not a 5.0 Turok
number one.
All right. So
MT will be all over that.
If you win any prize, you will be getting one of these items. It'll be one per package, not one per prize. So if you get multiple prizes, you'll still just get one entry. But you need to hold on to it until we get to May, and then you'll use that item to you'll have to do something special with that item to be able to be entered to win. It'll be like a viral challenge. No, the copy of Gun Honey #1 sold. Somebody bought it when I was on the affordable auction last time.
Alex D. Blog.
Yeah, somebody finally bought that thing, and Mrs. Collects was jumping around celebrating the night that it sold. She was like, "Yep, it's out of here finally." So, all right. So, hey, let's go ahead and let's take a look. Mr. Collector, you said you had another a giveaway. Do you want to do a giveaway?
Yeah. To go with the Blue Beetle, I'm gonna go with Gambit #1.
Whoa!
So
what?
It has nothing to do with Blue Beetle,
right? But yeah, this is jump.
He just said that goes along with Blue Beetle. That has nothing to do with Blue Beetle.
All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do an old-fashioned monster race.
All right.
Oh, okay. We're going old school.
Yeah, we're going to go old school.
If you do win that Gambit, remember that Mylar it's in is probably worth more than the book. So just
definitely not. These are going up. The gold one's expensive, but yeah, it's a clean copy too.
Said the Mylar is worth more than
Is this the book that you bought $10 to buy?
No, it's definitely not the book.
No, that ain't the book. Because if it was, I would have been laughing off. I would have been
never.
About it.
Listen, Chad. Word of advice: never go to an ATM that charges $10. Never, ever.
You kept saying that.
Remember that.
That's why you don't use the ATMs in the club. We told you don't use the ATMs in the club.
Or deal with with a guy that has consignment. It doesn't tell you it's consignment.
Look, all I'm saying is God bless Paul for being there with all his quarters in his pockets because he came in clutch and gave me $10 worth of quarters.
All I gotta say is collector didn't even come up to me and say, "Excuse me, buddy." He said, "I need $10." I'm like, "Good Lord." The race for 50 seconds, please.
I had to switch it out, the pesos, but it was worth it. Thank you again, Paul.
Yeah, I saved your life.
All right,
yeah,
here we go. Enter to win by typing Mr. Collector into the chat.
You should have put on there, give me $10.
I should have. I really
should. No, I did not demand $10.
Why didn't I think of that?
No, I did not.
He did. He demanded. He demanded $10, and the guy.
Did you have to do hashtag, Carlos?
No, he's going to do a. He's going to do a race.
Hashtag. Okay. Sorry.
If this is the old-fashioned, Carlos types it in frantically while Paul makes jokes that don't make it better.
Oh, okay.
Yo, the old school monster race.
So to fit in the Gemini, this little, I'm not gonna be able to put this in where it's in. So I'll obviously put it in a different.
Look at that weapon. There's a catch. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. See,
there was a catch.
It won't fit. Listen, if anyone local wins, yes, it will come with it. Listen,
T-Pain, man, this dude was attacking me for $10, man. I mean,
I did not attack anyone for $10.
He didn't even say thank you. He just
listen. Besides, I needed to ask Paul for it before he was getting kicked out of the show, so that was my only chance to go.
Yeah.
Before he got kicked out,
wasn't even getting kicked out.
You're gonna win that book, and you're gonna get it, open it up, and the foil's gonna be all scratched and all like fingerprints
all over
it.
Clean.
It's not the same book.
It is
clean. The Mylar is all clean.
I mean, the Mylar's not coming with them. He said he's gonna take it in another bag.
I'm gonna take it. Look at this. Tell me, tell me. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
in the words of Paul, good night.
Get that spine.
You can't even see the spine, man. Worst spine slide ever. And you had experience on the show. Good.
Man, look at that. Go back to that class. You got to take a refresh class.
There you go. Mike Bravo said, I can't see nothing. You just.
What? Oh, man.
They say turn to page 13.
Mr. Collector, look, you don't pay attention to them, all right?
Huh?
They're going to keep jacking with you until you ruin that thing.
That was Tricky. Tricky's the one asking to see page 13.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's sticking out
13?
Oh, we've lost him.
13? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We lost him.
All right, he's checking,
Okay,
Tricky.
13?
He's checking for page
All
13
right.
for you.
I got
the coupon is cut out of it.
13, so, okay. So this one's a put-together book, so I'll order the other 2 pages. But look at this. Look how clean this is, people. Look how clean this is. The back is clean. And to prove to you it is clean, Paul has not touched this book, so you know it's clean.
I hope I didn't touch that book. It's in your collection.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, I would hope not either, because you know you don't wash your hands.
I was just saying, man, I'm glad that's not the $10 book that you. T-Pain wants to see the Marvel value stamp, please.
Listen, people.
Stop messing with.
All right.
Right there.
Starting at $1 now.
Starting at $1.
Starting at $1. Since everyone wants to see it, starting at $1. We'll do $1 per page.
When did the other 2 pages come in?
$2.
I thought they were mailing them in.
All right.
Oh, man.
Here we go, guys. All right. So for the ultra rare Marvel value stamp copy of Gambit #1,
yes,
which he tackled people for $10.
Yes.
We're gonna go and do a old-fashioned monster race.
There we go.
We're gonna start this puppy, and we need where did our music go?
I don't
Geek
know.
out. No Mylar. You missed that part. He said no Mylar.
No Mylar? With the Mylar? Oh.
Mylar can't fit there. So
I don't ship about Mylars anymore. Those things are stinking expensive.
I don't know if anyone heard me in the beginning, but we're cutting costs right now. I'm over here drinking bottle caps of water, so.
After you had a whole bottle of water.
Fresh thing.
You just showed a whole bottle of water.
This is the Christmas gift you gave me.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Here
Good
we
luck,
go.
everybody.
All right, here we go.
Milo,
Come on, Collector. Wait, Collector's not in there.
Collector. Oh, there goes Collector.
Collector's not in there.
There goes Weapon X. There goes Carlos Collects.
Bravo, go, Bravo.
Look at Carlos Collects right there.
What are you talking
T-Pain
about?
creeping. Oh my god.
I want the Mylor more than the book.
Look at Tricky.
Oh, y'all tripping.
There's T-Pain.
T-Pain's out front.
There goes Carlos Collects. Look at Weapon
that
X.
book or the Mylar.
There's Mr. Collector.
Backboard. We're not.
Is Mr. Collector gonna get his book?
Uh-oh. There goes El Green.
El Green fell out. Tony Stank's gone.
Oh, that's gonna be tricky.
I have faith in Mike Bravo. Mike Bravo's gonna come clutch.
Where's Starscream at? Come on, Star!
Afterburner.
Run, Bravo!
Oh, look at Alex! What the hell, Alex? Good.
Where did he come from?
Alex said, "Man, I'm getting this book, even though it doesn't come with a Milo. I'm getting it."
Grogu? Was Grogu in that thing?
Right.
Grogu in there. The Jedi mind trick. Andrew had, Alex had the Jedi mind trick. Oh man!
All right.
He said, "Yeah."
So here we go. Congratulations to Alex Big Blue, L Green, and who was was it Andrew Kai was the other winner for tonight?
Andrew Kai, I got Geek Out, and I think Green Machine right for you, and then Alex for this guy.
Alex, just hit me up on Instagram, and we'll talk about if you want the book or Mylar. So just let me know which one you want.
If you sell him the Mylar,
he gets a decision to make.
Congrats.
All right. So, hey, listen, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Guys and gals, everybody who is in the chat right now, thanks for hanging out with us. To everybody who is here, whether you're lurking, participating, hanging out, drinking, whatever it is that you're doing it here with us in community, and we love that. We love to hang out with you, talk about the latest news in the comic community. We also love to do to promote generosity, and it was awesome to see that everybody did giveaways tonight, including Weapon X, who jumped in and offered up those 3 books. Just a couple quick reminders. You have stickers? When did you get stickers?
I gave them to Paul every time to pass out to you guys. Paul's got like 20 of them.
You give me that? You gave me those a long time ago. They're already gone.
Let's see the shirt.
The shirt?
Yeah, that's a Weapon X shirt?
Yeah, you'll see me at the show, so when you go look for me.
No, you ain't gonna be at the show.
For me, easily.
Oh, yeah, that does look like you.
That's the 4 of us, or what?
No, that's...
You had 4
we ain't at that level yet right there.
All right. Well, hey, guys, thank y'all so much. To each of the panel, thank y'all so much. We are over the 90-minute mark, so we're not going to do final thoughts and shout-outs. I'm just going to do a couple of quick reminders for everybody who is watching. Like I had shared at the beginning of the show, we do have, and a couple times throughout, we do have the top 10 Booster Gold comics to add to your collection video that is dropping this Friday night at 10 p.m. Central. So if your interest has been piqued about Booster Gold and you'd like to know more about some really cool, affordable comics that you can grab, this is a great video for you. Last week, we had the top 10 Punisher comics to add to your collection video that dropped in less than 3 days. It broke 1,000 views. That is, I think, the fastest. It's not the biggest video on the channel, but it's definitely the fastest growing channel. So, our book or video on the channel. So very cool to see so many people respond so positively to the video. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure and check it out. It's over. There's multiple playlists that you can watch. Top 10 videos, Friday feature videos. And then I've started doing a new thing at the top of the page. There is a playlist, a section just for the videos of each week. So you'll be able to watch, you'll be able to see at a glance at the top of the page what new videos are coming up this week. And that's another cool feature that we've added here. Also, remember the community tab has plenty of surveys that we can do. Last but not least, a week and a half from tonight, not this Friday, but a week from this Friday, we're going to be doing the first of the monthly creator interview live streams. This is going to be an interview, a podcast-style interview between me and various comic creators. The first is going to be an independent, Houston-based comic book creator named Joffrey Cotton. Joffrey has had multiple books funded through Kickstarter, including Awful Thoughts, Birds of a Feather, End of Man, and his current campaign, Roseville, which is funded, but it's another gory, creepy, really weird horror comic, and he's going to be sharing panels and pages, plans for the future, and he's going to be telling us a little bit about the stories for each of these and just other cool stuff that are going on with him. He's got a lot of projects in the hopper. I love seeing that because it's always neat to see independent stuff. So that's why we are featuring him. And then moving on, who knows who we'll have on in the creator interview spot. But there's going to be a separate playlist just for those videos. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. But hey, we have, from me and from everybody else here on the panel, we've enjoyed hanging out with you and spending this time here. So we hope that you have a good night. Keep collecting those comic books, and we will see you next week for Monday Halls Live on Monday and the giveaway show back on Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Central, here on Carlos Collects Comics. Y'all take care and have a great night. See ya.